Spring really brings out my DIY spirit. I'd been eyeing so many cute wooden bead wreaths on Etsy and knew it was a look I had to recreate. If you're new here, I'm Sarah, and today I'll be showing you a quick and easy way to make a split ball wooden wreath. For this project, you'll need an 18-inch embroidery hoop, 2-inch split wood balls, 2 to 3 varieties of greenery, flowers of your choice, floral wire and cutters, and a hot glue gun. All supplies are linked in the description below. To get to the description with the product link, select the little down arrow next to the video title. On to the project. Let's grab our embroidery hoop, which will act as the base of our wreath. I want to hide the clamp, so I'm going to rotate the hoop to orient the clamp on the lower left-hand side where the floral arrangement will sit. In general, we're going to start with the greenery and flowers, and then we'll add the wood ball splits after we're happy with the floral arrangement. Here's a great tip to starting your floral arrangement. Use a greenery wreath as your base. Here, I'm using a 10-inch lamb's ear wreath that I've cut to my desired length and will fasten to the hoop with my floral wire. This is a great base because the greenery already has a nice curved shape and is full of evenly spaced leaves. That takes some of the guesswork out, and we'll just work to fill in our base greenery from here. I am going to tack on an extra piece of the lamb's ear here at the bottom of the hoop to cover up this sparse spot from where I originally cut the wreath. Next, we'll move on to the filler greens. I'll be using 2 other stems to bulk up the base greenery and really give it that high-end look. I'm using one stem that's similar to a boxwood and another one that's like a bushy white flower. Cut these filler stems down to smaller pieces, varying anywhere from 2 to 5 inches in length. Now that I've got my filler stems cut down, I'll start loosely placing them into the base greenery until I've got an eye-pleasing layout. I'll be adding a focal magnolia flower here shortly, so my goal with the filler greenery is to fill in any sparse spots and give the visual effect that the greenery is growing from the center out. Once I'm happy with the filler greens placement, I'll go in with my glue gun, add some glue to the tip of the stem, and set the fillers in place. Glue to the hoop itself where possible, or adhering to the lamb's ear base will also get the job done. Next, for my focal piece, I'm using a large magnolia flower. What's so great about this project is you can really tweak it to your own taste or color scheme. Since this is a pretty large flower, I'm going to use the floral wire to affix it right on top of that clamp we talked about earlier. Then I'm going to use a hot glue gun to glue in a few of the magnolia leaves that came with the stem. Taking a step back, I found a few spots that needed a little more filler green, so don't mind my final tweaks here. This next step is definitely my favorite part and where I think the project really starts to come together. Grab your hot glue gun and the 2-inch split balls. We're ready to attach. Overlapping with the floral arrangement, I'll put down about 2 inches of hot glue, then place the first split ball flat side down so that the hoop is running right under the center of the ball. Continue with the glue and the placement of the balls. I didn't want a matchy-matchy look with the grain pattern, so I just made sure the grains were running in different directions as I placed the balls along the hoop. I let my wreath set up for a good 24 hours before hanging. To hang, I just laced some of my floral wire around the split ball I picked as the top of the wreath and made a loop to hang. I just love the look of this wreath, and it came together so quick and easy. Do you have any Etsy finds you want help recreating? Leave me a comment below. Don't forget, all the products used today can be found in the description below, and be sure to like and subscribe to stay in the know for all the fun spring and summer projects yet to come.